Grand Rising, happy Wednesday, right? We are in the last day of the month, and I wanted to encourage your heart before we move into July. This morning, I'm using the Sufi Book of Life for encouragement. It's the 99 Pathways of the Heart for the Modern Dervish. This pathway is called Doubling Back Down the Path. When you're guided to this pathway, take the opportunity to see the divine in situations in which you have to repeat yourself or double back down your path. Sometimes we find ourselves repeating an emotional or mental habit that we thought we'd release. Another gift of this pathway is the opportunity to observe that one part of our being only pretended to let go. It was all a bit of a show in our inner stage, like the charade in the following story. One day, Mullah told his wife he was going to take his favorite donkey to the market to sell. But husband, said his wife, that's the donkey you use every day. How will we ever get along without it? Don't worry, Mullah said. I'm going to price it so high that no one will buy it. Sometimes we price our hang-ups so high that even when we claim to be letting them go, we're holding on to them more tightly. This pathway presents us with a mirror in which we can clearly see this tendency. This can happen, for instance, in a group therapy where one person competes with another for the honor of who has the worst story. Mullah acts this one out for us as well. One day, Mullah brought a donkey to the market that was very ill-tempered. It kicked everyone who looked at it and brayed constantly. Mullah, how do you expect to sell a donkey like that? Someone asked. I don't want to sell it. I just want everyone to realize what I have to put up with all the time. I'll repeat it. It said, I don't want to sell it. I just want everyone to realize what I have to put up with all the time. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep reading. Perhaps life is calling you right now to repeat a step or to refill something that you thought you'd finished. The first surah of the Quran says, show us the most direct way. But sometimes the one's being direct way is really crooked, roundabout, or spiral. We may not know the reason for this repeated step immediately, and perhaps we will never know it. Yet we can still celebrate that even something that we can cause us aggravation finds a home in the heart of the one. It can also relieve our compulsion to fix everything or to get it right the first time. Roots and branches. And then the meditation for this one says, center in the heart, breathe, feel the dense sounds, creating a feeling of delay or doubling back. Find a way to integrate this with your breath. And that's the end of this one, right? It said, with eyes open or closed, feel all of nature involved in a process that repeats itself, in small changes producing great consequences over a long period of time. Why not use this opportunity to notice any small changes in your own path or being? So, what do you need to double back for? You can. Anytime you want to, you can do a new thing, or you can go back and get information from the old thing. It's a choice, right? So I'm going to remind you, choices, they exist, and you get to make them. I hope you choose fly, because it is an option. I believe in you. Go out there and do great things, because you are more than capable. God says so. The one in you and the one out here. What you going to do with that information? I hope thrive. I know I am. Drink your water, mind your business, study. Okay? I love you. Have a great day.